After Iran warned of targeting Jared Kushner's billions in UAE investments, a key US ally has turned up diplomatic pressure. Emmanuel Macron snubs President Trump's relative, just days after Iran's vow to obliterate son-in-law assets. In West's latest diplomatic drama, Emmanuel Macron has snubbed President Trump's close relative. Fracture within US allies coincides with Eastern adversaries adopting highly personal strike strategies effectively. After Iran's pointed warning against Kushner, has Europe struck back by restricting access to the US envoy Charles Kushner? France has implemented restrictions on direct government access for US envoy Charles Kushner, signaling diplomatic boundaries amid procedural disagreements. This decision followed Kushner's failure to attend a formal summons issued by France's foreign minister, highlighting protocol expectations. The dispute originated from the politically charged killing of far-right activist Quentin Duranc in Lyon, drawing international commentary. France's foreign minister characterized the absence as demonstrating a fundamental misunderstanding of basic ambassadorial responsibilities and decorum. These remarks reflect Paris' growing frustration regarding perceived inappropriate US intervention into sovereign domestic legal matters. The controversy specifically centers around a statement issued by the US State Department's Counterterrorism Bureau on the incident. That statement controversially linked radical leftism to Duranc's death, a characterization firmly rejected by French government officials. President Macron's administration had previously cautioned against exploiting the tragedy politically ahead of upcoming presidential elections. Charles Kushner, who is Ivanka Trump's father-in-law, maintains particularly close personal and professional ties to US President Donald Trump. Kushner previously encountered friction after corresponding directly with Macron regarding perceived shortcomings in addressing anti-Semitism domestically. This development coincides with sharply deteriorating US relations with the European Union over critical transatlantic trade agreement. On February 23, EU lawmakers formally halted implementation of the deal, citing urgent need for clarification following a pivotal US Supreme Court ruling. Washington's Supreme Court decision invalidated numerous tariffs imposed by President Donald Trump during his tenure. Following this judicial outcome, Trump cautioned nations playing games with tariff policies that they risked facing substantially higher import duties. These diplomatic frictions emerge during a particularly sensitive geopolitical juncture, with US-Iran tensions remaining significantly elevated. Emerging fractures within NATO alliances could hinder cohesive Western messaging regarding potential Middle East military escalation. France has consistently pursued a more balanced diplomatic posture toward the Middle East compared to Washington's characteristically hardline rhetoric. Such policy divergences may intensify should Washington pursue military action against Tehran, testing alliance cohesion. These tensions carry potential implications for Europe's positions on sanctions renewal or military coordination concerning Iran specifically. Notably, on February 13, an IRGC advisor explicitly warned that Iran's response to any US strike would extend beyond regional boundaries. Hamid Reza Moghadamfar informed OFO Media that assets belonging to Trump administration figures in the UAE and elsewhere remained vulnerable. He specifically cautioned, if Iran faces attack, it will target Jared Kushner's personal assets in the UAE, emphasizing personal stakes. Kushner has played a leading role in ongoing US-Iran discussions regarding nuclear development and ballistic missile programs. Trump announced Thursday his intention to formally designate son-in-law Kushner as a special peace envoy for these negotiations. UAE and Qatari investments elevated Kushner to billionaire status in 2025. His affinity partners currently manages $4.8 billion in Gulf sovereign funds. Moghadamfar argued such targeted responses would personally ruin key figures, fundamentally altering Washington's security calculus.